Great taste or less filling? Some of you may remember the original Miller Lite commercials. Great taste or less filling? If not, you should Google it, as they are pretty entertaining. Miller Lite was the first light beer, and it had a common misconception that Miller had to overcome. You couldn't drink a light beer that actually tasted great. Although I could argue there's some truth to that. The commercials did a great job of dispelling the myth and reinforcing that a beer could be both low in calories and taste good. It kept Miller Lite as the number one selling light beer for decades. As you can tell, there's a natural lead into my topic, the Legacy Fundraiser. No, we won't be serving Miller Lite at the event. I don't think. It is very easy to forget or even not know the significance of the Legacy event. So let's take a look. What is the Legacy Fundraiser and how has it evolved? Years ago, the original purpose of the fundraiser was clearly financial. H&T has a philosophy of inclusiveness and welcomes all conservative Jews independent of ability to pay. Dues and religious school tuition fall far short of covering the expenses for the synagogue. A significant percentage of members' dues and religious school tuition are mitigated, so the funds raised at the legacy function help make this possible. We also took advantage of the legacy fundraiser to thank and honor someone or some group that contributed greatly to H&T over the years. It has always been synergistic, matching a fundraiser with honoring a leader in the synagogue, something many, if not most, synagogues undertake. Several years ago, we lost a beloved member of our synagogue, Bob Zimmerman. Bob was a fixture at H&T, involved in so many ways, but perhaps his greatest legacy is the impact he had on the kids. We created the Bob Zimmerman Community Leadership Award to keep his memory alive and recognize future leaders in his honor. This award is traditionally given at the legacy event to the honoree, this year's recipients being David and Lorna Eisenberg. There's a challenge in honoring an individual. We are a fairly large congregation with members moving away from Seattle and new members joining every year. It is very likely that there are many congregants who don't even know the person or group being honored. That's okay. As much as we're honoring the person or people, we're acknowledging the concept, the recognition that it takes dedicated people to help make the synagogue work and grow. But the Legacy Fundraiser has another value. As people got busier and busier, there were fewer opportunities for H&T friends to get together. You can see how much people missed each other just by checking the foyers and patio during Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. There may have been more people outside talking than in the sanctuary itself, and providing opportunities to make connections has become even more important coming out of the pandemic. The Legacy event is an important part of this community building effort. Friends can see each other and just chat without the turmoil of dropping kids off at FRS or the myriad of other activities that take up our time. So what is the Legacy Fundraiser? Is the purpose to honor a person or group that has contributed significantly to the synagogue? Is it to raise funds to bridge the gap between dues and tuition and the actual cost to run the synagogue? Is it to provide a forum for us to celebrate being together as a community? Yes, yes, and yes. We need to recognize those that work hard to make H&T a great community and set the example for future leaders. We need to raise funds to keep the synagogue operating, and we need to celebrate together as a large family. Much like Miller Lite, our legacy fundraiser can be less filling and taste great. Hope to see you there.